Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Lulu and I'm glad you're here. So the long-awaited supplement video. Why am I doing a video on my supplements? Because I've been asked about 500 times, at least. People want to know my supplement routine. So I am sharing my supplement routine on my channel, not as any recommendations whatsoever. I have no idea what you need. I just know what I need. So there's this woman that I work with, and she is from Tibet, and she is a few years older than me. She lived in Tibet for 45 years, and now she's in the States. So I learned about her, and I scheduled some sessions with her because I was seeking optimal health. I felt good, but I was seeking optimal health. So I met with her, and she has guided me through selecting. See, I never took supplements before because I didn't know where to start. I know that like some of them aren't even effective unless you take them at certain times a day or you take them with other things. And there's so many brands that are like junk. So many brands. Like it might say this is vitamin A, but is it quality? Is it absorbing? Are you taking it at the right, some things with food, some things without food, some things need to be timed out so that you have an empty stomach so that it processes and then you eat. Some things you take with food. So I just never bothered. And actually I always felt it was just a big scam anyway. And I think a lot of it is because there's a lot of junk. I mean, if you go to Walmart and pay $3 for a bottle of vitamin A this big, chances are it's not very good quality. And it probably is doing very little for you. That's why, that was my opinion of it. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. If you buy your vitamins at Walmart and you feel good about it, just go for it. But I never felt comfortable with it, and I didn't know what brands to get. I didn't know enough. So I learned it all. I learned it all from her. Why do I take so many supplements? Especially, this is a question I get. You eat so healthy, 100% of the time, so balanced, all organic, so healthy. Why would you bother with supplements? And I always say that my diet and my nutrition, when I go into a grocery store and I look at all this beautiful organic fruits and vegetables, I always say this is my pharmacy. When I look in my cupboards where my supplements are, I say this is my health insurance. Because I know, like, I try to buy the best quality food that there is, but how do I know the quality of the food? How do I know how the vitamins and minerals and nutrients have retained in this food by the time it gets to me? I still live in a toxic environment. I mean, I just walk outside and I'm breathing air. I'm not going to live in a bubble, and I know that I am exposed to, germs and pollution and toxicity, in the environment that we live in. I'm not immune to that. I'm also not non-destructible. Okay, so I know that the supplements that I take, I feel like it helps my body battle the toxic world. And it also is a backup system to my nutrition that is also objectionable because I don't know any of the conditions in which this food came from. I can only I look at the labels and I feel good about it, and it's my best choice. But I honestly don't know. None of us know where our food's coming from and the conditions it comes from. So I decided to visit with her and get more clarity on it. I got clarity on the ideal brands to buy of each one. Some of them are different. They're all like different companies, because certain ones she has more confidence in the quality than in some companies than others. So all of the supplements that I take are from her suggestion. She suggested them to me, for me, my body, my age, my condition, everything about me is why she picked these for me. I know my daughter works with her as well, and I know my daughter's supplement cabinet looks a little bit different than mine. She has some things in hers that I don't. She's 34 years old, and she's been evaluated in a different way than I have. So I am not presenting this video to say, you should do this routine from the beginning of the day to the end. I don't know if this is, any of these will serve you. I don't know if you're on medications, that some of these things might conflict with your medications. I don't know if you have certain conditions that these would be awful for you. I have no idea. And I'm going to suggest that you don't even ask me, because I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer to even a lot of the, like, why I take these. I mean, I do know, but there's so many of them that I don't have it all memorized. It's been explained to me, and I have it all in chicken scratch in my notebooks and stuff. But you know something? I don't need to know. At the time I was given the information, I had faith in what we were discussing, and I just take it. Now I have it all memorized, what I have to do to take them. All the details about them, I don't have that all memorized. And you know, I don't need to know it. I don't need to know it. I just move forward, do this every day. It takes a lot of time during the day, but for me, it's become a part of my day. And I never, ever think like, oh, I got to put these together again. Oh, now I got to do this. Oh, it's 4:30, so now it's time to do this. I am blessed with this routine. So it never feels like a hassle. It never feels like a burden. It never feels like, what the heck am I doing this for? It never feels like, get a life, Lulu. I have a life. I have a life. And it includes this regime of supplementation all throughout the day, very specifically. And it's very, very, very important to me. So with that said, I'm going to introduce you to this video where I'm going to take you through my day and explain what I do. And the reason I put the links of everything I take, I put the links in the description, not because I'm suggesting that you buy them. I put the links in there. I'm suggesting that you research them. So you can click on it to see exactly what I'm talking about, and you can just read about it. Just read about it. Perhaps ask your doctor about it. Ask your healthcare professional, whoever that is, what they think. If there's something, if you click on those links and there's something that's really you find intriguing and interesting, maybe you can question somebody about it and see if they think it might be good for you, or especially if you have any health issues, or if you're on any medications. That would be my very strong suggestion, is to not take this footage as an instructional video, but only as, this is what Lulu does, and she's showing us because about 500 of us have asked her. And this is just, I know you're just curious, and this is to satisfy your curiosity. And it's pretty interesting as well, if I do say so myself. So enjoy. Good morning. So the first supplement that I take in the morning is glutathione. And
I've been advised to take it first thing in the morning and not to eat or drink or take any of those supplements for 30 minutes. So usually when I'm just starting to wake up, I figure that's a good time to take it. That is now, right now. So I just reach over on my supplement drawer and I have it be the very first one right here. It's called glutathione. Glutathione. It says on the bottle here that it supports liver, brain, and immune function. Critical for energy, focus, and concentration. And I believe that she has me on this for cognitive health. Maybe if I keep taking this, I'll remember my microphone more often. So I take one of these. Then I go like this. I go, "Hey Siri, set timer for 30 minutes."
30 minutes starting now.
Now, those particular supplements are pretty expensive. I take them religiously as advised. So what I typically do at this point is go back to resting. There's my timer. So the first thing I do after that timer goes off is I get my teeth brushed, because the next supplement I take needs to be 10 minutes after I brush my teeth. Hey Siri, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes starting now.
So while I'm waiting this 10 minutes, I typically get my hot beverage started. And then I typically will start to get the things out that I need for my breakfast, because the next supplement I have is 10 minutes, and then after that I have to wait another 10 minutes for my other ones. So I have this 20 minutes that I usually do all my preparing. I get my beverage prepared, and I get my breakfast prepared. So let's see what I have here. I want some sweet potatoes. I want my nuts and seeds. And I'm going to grab a pear out of my little stash down in there. My water is boiled. I'm going to turn my inverter off. I'm going to put this right on my nightstand right next to my bed / couch where I enjoy my breakfast. There's my alarm. So now the next one is it's this spray. It's called Nanosoma. Nano, N-A-N-O, Soma, S-O-M-A, liquid. It's a spray. It says that it supports overall health and immune system. I've been advised that this stuff is critical and extremely medicinal and mysteriously beneficial. So rather than me try to explain what this is, just Google it. What is Nanosoma? Nanosoma. I take 5 sprays under my tongue. Every single morning. I let this absorb, get into my system for 10 minutes. Hey Siri, timer 10 minutes.
10 minutes starting now.
And typically by the time this 10 minutes goes by, I have finished preparing my breakfast and I take the rest of my morning supplements right before I eat. And there's no waiting. After this 10 minutes, there's no waiting after that. So this is just white sweet potato, hair, nuts and seeds, and salt. This is going up on my food shelf. So I got that on my food shelf. I got my Dandy Blend on my nightstand. Now I'm just going to clean up and get my other supplements ready. So the next lineup of supplements looks like this. I need this cup. I need this. I need this. I need this. I need this. And measuring spoon. This. And this. That's what I need. I have 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Time! Okay, so now we start with this. So, the first thing I do is I have this iodine. It's called thyroid nascent iodine tincture. Antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal. Do your own research. Thyroid nascent iodine. And I use 2 drops of this. And then I put water in it. And I take that with selenium. Those two belong together in some way. Then my next one is one last drink is, this is called Primordial Plant Minerals. Enhance your brain and body health, powerful electrolyte, immune support, vitality and energy, and helps brain oxygenation. That's what this is. 3 drops of this. This powder right here is called sulfur. Again, do your research on why having sulfur is important. I have this every morning, a teaspoon of this every morning per instruction. This right here is salt brine. So those are Himalaya pink salt rocks, big chunks. I bought a bag of chunks, and you just let them sit in water, and the water becomes salt brine. So this is a way to get, the way that I understand it, it's a way to get some of the much needed minerals from salt. I'll just have a half a teaspoon of this. Fill this with water. And then I take this, it's called MAP. It stands for Master Pattern Protein. Amino acids. It's supposed to be an extremely effective way to just grab a little extra protein, amino acids. It's a dietary supplement that contains the master amino acid pattern, and it's the highest among any dietary protein or protein supplements. This is not cheap. None of it's cheap. None of it is cheap. So I take 2 of these every morning. So for protein, I have these every morning. I have a protein in my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I also have my supplement shake that has protein powder in it. So I get a good sources of protein throughout the day. Now my next supplements I take is at lunch. See you then. I'm going to go sit down and enjoy my breakfast. I have all my supplements in me, and I know that they all serve me well, and I feel really, really good, taking really good care of myself. It's just Lulu's way. Hi there. Okay, so now we're moving on to the lunch supplements. So what I do is I use this little bottle to put them in, so I can keep them all ready for when I have my lunch. So this is what I do at lunch. I have probiotics. Probiotics is promote digestive and immune health. Magnesium supports cardiometabolic, neurocognitive, and musculoskeletal health. That's what magnesium does. This is called P5P50. It's a B6, supports energy metabolism, cardiovascular, and neurological health. Then this one is called B Complex Plus. It's a broad spectrum B vitamin support. Vitamin D3 supports musculoskeletal, cardiovascular,
neurocognitive, cellular, and immune health. Potassium, essential mineral for vascular function and overall health. Riboflavin, vitamin B2, supports a healthy nervous system. This is called bio-dent, skeletal health. This is called DSF formula. This is also for cellular health. And then there's zinc, offers a broad physiological support, including immune function and emotional wellness. So these last three right here, vitamin A, vitamin E, and copper. Vitamin A and E, I take every other day. Copper, I take every third day. So I always keep it in my calendar. I keep it noted. Today is the day for vitamin A and vitamin E, but not copper. Copper's tomorrow. Vitamin A supports cellular health, immune function, and healthy vision. Vitamin E, essential antioxidant nutrient. And copper is essential mineral for wide-ranging support. Not taking that today, I'm taking that tomorrow. So that is what I will take with my lunch today. I'm going to put that cover on. I'm going to keep it right in this little drawer, and they're all together. And then I take my note, my little Post-it note for A and E. I'm going to put it on Sunday's calendar, and I just stick it on there. So that's what I do for lunch. Anything else about all those supplements? I don't know. You need to do your own research. I know what it says in the bottle. I know that the reason I take them at the certain times of day, I don't understand it. I just follow direction from the woman who guides me into wellness.
Hello again. So it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and every day at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I have my supplement shake. And I just grab one of these little containers that has all the ingredients in it. Plus I have my magnesium oil and one other thing that's in the fridge here, hemp seed oil. I have a whole video on this supplement shake. I'll put a link in the description to that video, and it shows all the different ingredients that's in this little thing. So they're ingredients from Sava Organics. There's protein powder, adrenal assist, golden bliss, superfruit C, supra greens, and collagen. That's what these powders are. And I actually make these little containers of them in my video, so you can see every ingredient and every ingredient that I just listed, what it looks like and what it says on the jar. So what I do is I grab my little shaker bottle that has one of those shaker balls in it, and I put in one of these, which is all those ingredients. And I'll just put this right back in here, but I put it upside down. That's how I'll know it's empty. And magnesium oil, prehistoric magnesium oil. 1,500 feet below the surface of the earth. Ultra pure magnesium oil. Prehistoric magnesium oil offers an unrivaled source for one of our most vital nutrients. a form of magnesium that is absorbed directly into the bloodstream through the skin for immediate effectiveness in every cell in the body. What I've been instructed to do is to put 3 sprays in here. 1 spray under each armpit and 1 spray on the sole of each foot. This is where it's absorbed. Isn't that pretty interesting? So that settles that one. And every other day, I put a teaspoon of organic hemp seed oil. This needs to stay refrigerated. A teaspoon every other day. So today is the day. I have on my calendar, it says hemp seed oil. So I'm going to put that, I'm going to move that over to Sunday, because Sunday will be the next time I put that on it. And so I don't have to dirty a teaspoon. I just realized I'm not using my mic. I'm just going to continue on, if I may. I've got it figured out that a teaspoon is 0.15 ounce. So I'm going to put in 0.15. That's it, right there. Now I'm going to fill it up with water. And I'm going to shake this up really, really good, because it really needs to be mixed well, which doesn't mix well is the collagen. So I'm just going to keep going and keep going to really imagine that the collagen nice and mixed in, dissolved. That's probably it right there. And then I just down it all, because I don't want to sip it. It's not delicious. It's not awful. I just want this in here. And that's a container with a bunch of stuff all stuck to it. That is also going inside me. You know, it's a little bit more complicated when you're living in a van, but it's doable. So I just pulled over to do this. I just got right off the highway, and I said the first place I see that I can pull over and just do this, because it only takes 10 minutes. I'm gonna pull over. I'm in like some kind of baseball camp, some kind of it looks like it's like a sports center for kids. So here I am in that parking lot, making my shake, making my shake, 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 shake. Yeah. Lights out. Lights out. Back in the driver's seat. Hello. Hello. Here I am again. Right now it's 4:30, which is a half an hour before dinner. And a half an hour before dinner, this is what I have. I get my cup. And I got my little potions. And I have this. It's called the B3 alkalizer. Brain Blood Body Booster. Easy to use alkalizer, trace mineral supplement, supplies more than 50 electrolytes, boosts energy and endurance. Every day, a half an hour before dinner, I have 4 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I fill this with water. And I drink it. And that's the end of that. And I'm getting ready to make dinner. And before I make dinner, I usually get my dinner supplements ready. Dinner supplements are a duplication of 3 from lunch. 3 of them that I have at lunch, I also have at dinner. And that is the P5P50, which is a B6, supports energy metabolism, cardiovascular, and neurological health. One of those. And also the 2 for skeletal health, bio-dent and the DSF formula. And this is to handle some bone density issues that I currently have. As we get older, sometimes that stuff happens. And that's my dinner regime right there. Just those 3. Bye for now. One more round. Bedtime supplements. Hi, so here it is, bedtime. And I'm going to have my bedtime supplements, the final ones of the day. So I get my cup out and I get my sulfur out again. I have this in the morning at breakfast, right before breakfast. And I also have it at bedtime. A teaspoon in water. It's essential for oxygenating the blood. And you just have good, clean, oxygenated blood. And from what I understand, it's kind of a game changer for health. I'm going to fill this up with some water. And then the 2 supplements that I take at night before bed is probiotic. I also have this at lunch. So it's lunch and at bedtime. And also magnesium. Also at lunchtime and also at bedtime. And then this is my final supplementation of the day. And that's what it looks like. And it starts all over again tomorrow morning. Same routine. That's what I do. What I do.